Hi, Assalamualaikum and very good day everyone. So today we'll start on the next chapter, which is food safety. So on this chapter, I divided into two parts, part 1 and part 2. So for the food safety, we expected that at the end of the chapter, you are able to categorize various sources of safety threats in food processing and production, and able to discuss the safety standard in the food industry. So on this part, we'll focus on 5 components. So the first one, an introduction, followed by safety in terms of microbiological, chemical, physical, and HACCP. So basically, safety is very important in multidisciplinary in nature. So when we talk about food, it is from the seed to the fork, from the livestock to the final consumption. So from the seed to the primary agriculture, to the primary, secondary, tertiary processing, formulation, packaging, distribution, retailing, domestic storage, and finally consumption. So basically, the food safety covers from the beginning till end. So this is very big subject area. And the food safety not necessarily about real risk to the public health, but also about perceived risk. So in the food, we categorize into 3 categories, which are microbiology, chemical, and physical. So for the microbiological safety, the toxic metabolites comes from the microorganism. So growth of microorganism in the food before ingestion, where as a result, it can produce the foodborne intoxication. So main source usually from the farm or during processing or preparation, or probably during the serving. So changing consumer lifestyle increase the number of women in the workplace. So as a result, the microbiological safety is very important. So for chemical safety, effect of chemical contaminations are less evident in compared to the biological safety. So one-off exposure will cause disease for long after exposure. So chronic exposure will produce slow, irreversible degeneration, or perhaps it can produce permanent impairing or fatal. So chemical safety can comes from the hormones or antibiotics that used in the poultry, for instance. So environmental contaminations, or probably from the packaging material. While for the physical safety, usually it comes from the foreign bodies, usually due to the processing technique perhaps. Okay. And the challenges of this more sensitive methods can be used or must be used in order to check the contaminant to the food product. Okay, so how does the food safety relate to the GMP, GHP, and HACCP. So, first of all, what is GHP? GHP is good hygienic practice, and GMP is good manufacturing practice. And HACCP we'll see on the next slide. And the TQM, quality management, total quality management. So here it shows the relation of the food safety to the quality system. So the food safety is the prerequisite to the GMP and GHP. Okay, so from the GHP and GMP, then it is requirement to get the HACCP. Why it is important? Because it shows that the product is safe to be consumed. So what is HACCP? HACCP is a hazard analysis and critical control points. So it is a quality assurance system which widely used in the food industry to help prevent both food safety and the product quality. So there are 7 principles, which are: first, conduct a hazard analysis, followed by determine the critical control points, establish the critical limits, establish a system to monitor control of CCPs, establish the corrective action, establish the procedure for verification, and finally, documentation. Okay, so see you on the next part. Bye!